Okay, just a fair warning. Just a fair warning, given the ramping up of this virus, a lot of people are going a little nuts in their body, mind, and spirit. And it's going to make people do things they don't normally do and ignore the boundaries and start ramming whatever their belief system down your throat. And private messenger is one of the biggest ways that people have found to ram their doctrines, their ideologies, their religions down people's throats. And I've said continuously, the only private messages I should be getting is a receipt of the book if you want to get into my group, or a testimony on the J Juice protocol. And that's it. I should not be getting any kind of conspiracy videos, any kind of research videos on viruses or anything else. I should not be getting YouTube videos on anything that I've never requested. I should not be getting anything about Jehovah's Witnesses in my inbox in any way, shape, or form. And so I'm just going to be very clear, very frank, and very, very upfront. Anyone that sends me anything to try to get me to be part of their religion, knowing fully well my feelings around private messages, they're getting kicked out of the group and they're being blocked. I love a lot of my Jehovah's Witnesses on my page because the ones that I do have on my page know their boundaries. They know how I run my group, they know how I run my page, and they know how I run my business page. And when somebody purposely just disregards my requests because they're having a crisis moment, says to me that they're not doing the J Juice at the level that they should, and they are so desperate to project their chaos that they don't care who it is that they are hurting. Now, I'm not saying that someone's private message is going to hurt me, but here's the thing. When someone specifically says, hey, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, okay, I don't want to be part of any specific religion. I have the religion of life. I don't need to be a Jehovah's Witness. I don't need to be a Christian. I don't need to be a Catholic. I don't need to be any specific organized religion in any way, shape, or form. If you want to be all of those, more power to you. I support you. But with friendship, there are boundaries, okay? Boundaries are probably the best things that you can have as far as a friendship, a neighbor, a parent, a wife, husband, whatever. Just because you're friends or a husband, wife, or neighbors doesn't mean that boundaries do not exist. Boundaries exist everywhere, and you have to know your boundaries. And if you ignore boundaries, then there are repercussions. I mean, that's just basically plain and simple. Okay? But you're going to see an upturn, an uptick in the religious whatevers because people are seeing what a kind of a judgment day this is as far as this virus. I already know what's going on. I don't need to have like a Jehovah's Witness let me know what's going on. I already know what's going on. You know, you have God, you have virus, you have Satan, you have whatever, letting you know what is going on in this world. And like anything, like, you know, religion, politics, and science, all of it stems from the same thing. There is a laws of life, laws of death, and which side of the spectrum do you reside upon? That's it. So if you know that I know that all that is connected, there's no sense in trying to get me to work from a specific perspective. All of them are interconnected. Religion, politics, and science. All of them are interconnected. Let me come from whatever direction I want to come from. I know religion and science are one and the same. I know politics, religion, and science are one and the same. Do I have to come from the religious point? No. Do I have to come from the politics point? Sometimes. But do I want to come from science? Hell fucking yeah. Science is where my perspective comes from, and then I will see the similarities in religion and politics. But I won't come from just religion because I'm not trying to. But then here's the thing. I know people who are religious that understand the science part of it, and they know their boundaries. Okay? I don't want to come from either one of those. All three, you know, I could say, okay, but I do give credence to the Bible. I don't come from it predominantly. I do give credence to politics. Do I come from that predominantly? Science is the major foundation that I come from, understanding how they all interconnect. Respect that. Bye.